The last question I wanted to answer is, can you talk to your parents about your sexual orientation? And I wanted to answer it because my answer is no. I was outed, and I want to make a very brief side note begging you to please never out someone, because it's bad enough, when you do it unintentionally, that's not, it's unfortunate, but to do it intentionally, it's not your place. It's not your right. It's not your decision of who they come out to. I was outed through a friend of mine who was still in high school, who told my sister, who told my mom. And that's how she found out. She came to pick me up from college, and I was going to tell her. I didn't know what I was going to say, but I was going to tell her. So we got in the car, and I gathered up all of my courage, and I said, Mom, I broke up with Jared, who was my boyfriend in high school, and before I could even get into anything, she said, I know. I heard. And it was terrible, and if you've ever been outed, I'm so sorry that you had to go through that too. Because that wasn't how I wanted it to happen. That wasn't, she's my mom. I wanted to tell her when I was ready, and I didn't get that choice. It was out. It was out. And I was so scared. I wasn't ready. I didn't know what I was gonna say at all. So I tried to lie about it, and tried to say that I was just going to our school's queer prom with this girl, and that my friend had overreacted, but she knew. I knew. We knew. We all knew. And so the rest of the car ride home was terrible. We had to pull over because I was crying so much, because this was too much. It was bad. I didn't want it to happen like that. No one does. But it did. That's how it happened. And in the middle of her talking and my hysterical sobbing, because at that point I was gone. It had been a very, very rough week, and this was just not what I needed. She said, don't tell your sister, because we're worried about her sexual ambiguity. And it was at that point that my heart turned to lead, because I'm not that close to my sister. I mean, we're 5 years apart. We have absolutely nothing in common. But that right there, I knew that I wouldn't ever be able to talk about it. I was heartbroken by that, because to me that said I don't want you to make my other daughter turn out gay. I don't want you to show her that it's okay. I don't want you to show her that it's okay to be gay. And it honestly would have been better if my parents were homophobic, because I don't think they are. It's just always been not in my house, not in my house. And that's part of why I left. I left 8 months ago. And while I regret how I left and who I left with and where I ended up, I don't regret leaving. Because your home should be somewhere where you can be who you are. You shouldn't have to be afraid. You shouldn't have to watch every single thing you say. You shouldn't have to hide. That's not a home. So I left. You know, and I'd love to be able to talk to my parents. I had such a good relationship with my mom. And I barely talk to her now, maybe twice a week. And we used to talk every day. And I just want to... I wish I could go home. Not permanently, but I wish I could... Even more than a couple hours, I can't be in that house. Because it hurts. And I wanna be able to talk to my mom about stupid little things, about songs that I heard on the radio, or about the girl that I met. And I can't do that. I wish I could. God, I wish I could. I wish I could talk to my parents about who I am. And about all of that. But it's hard to talk while you're wearing a mask. And that's what I do at home. Every time I visit, I'm so afraid of saying something that's gonna be taken the wrong way, or that's gonna be too gay. It hurts a lot. But one day, I think it'll get better. I think I'll be able to bring someone back to meet them, to meet my sister and my little brother. But today's not that day. I don't think it will be for a long time. But I know it'll get better. So, on that lovely note, and now you've seen me cry. Oh lovely. Oh lovely. Those are my answers to the questions, and thanks for watching.